I don't know. Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Super Saiyan Santi, OG underscore Frank.
Hell yeah.
Back at it again. Thank everybody that's been tuning in, showing up to the live. We just had a live talking about this whole OG Wells situation. OG Wells, my apologies. Nolan Wells situation with OG Frank. And after that conversation, lighten it up, man. Let's watch a family. Togetherness, man. You know, togetherness right now. Togetherness is what we need, and I love this family because of the togetherness. I'm rooting for them because of the togetherness. You know, I feel like that's right now what I always say the world needs. The world needs for us to just keep that flock tight. Embrace that last name. What do you think?
Hey. I feel like an R. Kelly song. I think you're right.
Think I'm right. So this song here is called Hysteria by Muse. We're going to check out both versions. This is there, from what I understand, someone always games us in the comments. This video is one of like their first videos as a family taking on the recording of music. So they're recording this outside.
Okay. You gotta be good to do it outside,
like on a patio. And I understand there's a new version. They redid the song now in the studio. So maybe we check out both of them one day. Well, at least we start with this one. Next time we check out the next one in the studio and say which one we think is better.
All right, let's see what they got. Better bring it.
You know they're gonna bring it. Mission Soul.
Mission Soul.
Oh. Them kids, man. That was like their introduction to doing the YouTube thing. What do you think?
Oh, that was good. Cool. I like that.
Man, that kid be getting down on them drums, don't he?
Little Michael?
Yeah, you call him Little Michael. Little Michael be getting down on them drums, boy. Yeah. And then Shorty on the bass.
I like Little Michael.
Little Michael.
He's serious about that.
He said he all in. But they get in. Like everybody is. That was the introduction to, from what I understand, to getting on that social media.
Oh, that was good.
That was a good intro. That was the intro. I didn't know. So I reacted this by myself, and I said I wanted to bring this to your attention and see what you thought of it. That's a hell of an introduction.
That is a hell of an introduction.
That's why they doing what they're doing.
The son, the daughters, and the daughters are older now, right?
Yeah, they're like babies in this joint right here. Yeah. They look mad young in this joint.
Woo! Shout out to Pop for keeping the family together.
Shout out to Pop.
Somebody must be making a hell of a spaghetti on the weekend.
You think Mom's making a killer spaghetti?
You think Mom's cooking?
You said somebody making a killer spaghetti.
Mom probably is cooking, yeah.
She's probably making a killer spaghetti?
Yeah.
What's she putting in spaghetti?
Dude, I'm telling you, I know gourmet spaghetti. So what you gotta do, right? Get your angel hair.
Angel hair. I like angel hair.
The smaller it holds more flavor, right?
Yeah. It's fun too. My kids like the small.
Get you about 10 pounds of hamburger meat.
10 pounds.
You gonna make spaghetti or you gonna make like oodles or noodles?
And you feed You feeding that family of? They got like a family of.
Yeah,
seven.
10
pounds.
10 pounds,
Damn.
right? Then you get red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. You know, get a clove of garlic. You know, get like 2 Vidalia onions because they're kind of sweet. Saute them in butter, a little brown sugar, crystallizer.
I like you killing me. Brown sugar is great. Also helps you with the indigestion.
It does. Okay, to me, it takes out the acidic.
It
Tomato,
does that
whole tomatoes.
That's exactly the tomato.
Yeah,
brown
get
sugar.
like maybe like 4 or 5 whole tomatoes.
Yeah, I like the brown
Chop
sugar.
them up in quarters. You know.
Yeah.
Basil leaves.
Oh, basil.
You know, a little salt and pepper. You ain't gotta go too extreme. Okay, then you put your ground beef in. No, you saute your vegetables separately.
Yeah, you got to.
And
You
butter
got
with
to.
the little
I'm
brown
all in.
sugar.
And you take the water out of it too.
Yeah, take the water out of
I
it.
take
And
the
you
water
use
out.
ground beef. Take the water out of
My
it.
man, he's telling you all a good recipe.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Dump that like a large can of tomato paste.
I
Because
wish
you want to make
I
your
wish
own sauce, right?
I like tomato paste.
Large can of tomato
I like
paste,
tomato
right?
paste. Yes, sir.
Get 2 cans of stewed tomatoes.
Ooh, I like you. I
So
like
what
where
you
you
want to
going.
do is open them, put them in the tomato
Mash them,
paste,
Yep.
make sure it all goes in the paste, right?
Whew.
Once the hamburger meat, you throw the paste in there in the stewed tomato can, you stir it around,
Yeah.
turn the fire down just a little bit because you want to take your time because I got a lot of other stuff to do,
All right. I feel you.
right?
All right.
So you're gonna need water for the tomato paste, even though you have the stewed tomatoes. You don't use water, use a red wine.
Oh.
Use a red wine. I don't care if you use a whole bottle. You can probably use a whole bottle at least,
Ooh,
right?
red wine. Okay.
Red wine, because the alcohol burns off. You add that
Yeah.
bottle of red wine, stir it slowly, let it cook like maybe 10 minutes or so, very low. Add all the vegetables in. You know, then what you do, the sauteed vegetables, you add them in, stir it around, you know, let it marinate. Cut up the 5 whole tomatoes
Mm-hmm.
and then put them in, right?
Yeah. Get that
Stir it,
nice sauce.
you know,
Yeah.
stir it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure turn the fire down a little bit more. Put the bay leaves in.
You're letting your sauce there a little chunky
just
with
let
that.
it, man.
Yeah, a little chunky.
That is the best.
It's a good pasta.
Spaghetti
That
recipe
sounds like a good spaghetti
ever.
recipe. I like it. And it's easy.
It is easy. It's not cheap though.
You think mom is cooking a good spaghetti?
She gotta be cooking. I took my whole recipe based on her cooking good spaghetti.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, that's a great recipe. So
You gave that recipe out because you said Mom Dukes is feeding them that good spaghetti.
I know when I make this spaghetti, people beg me for the recipe, and I'm like, man, I get tired of writing it down and explaining it. But yeah, that was the recipe.
You just put it out there on YouTube,
that's
man. You just put it out on YouTube. Man, talented.
Beautiful family.
Talented, man. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. How can you not like him?
I don't know. Maybe if you're racist.
Oh, then you're just
No, actually, music cancels out racism.
I've heard. I think I've even
Music and sports.
heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For that time being.
I know people that hate black people, but they love Jordans.
I know people that hate black people and they love jazz music.
Really?
What? For real? There's some people that can't stand black culture but love jazz.
Mm.
Love that jazz. That time frame is dying. Jazz is not as popular, or I don't even think this youth even knows or understand jazz as much.
Some of them, the ones that are not out in the front.
They're not in the front line. No,
Yeah.
They're not.
But yeah, so there's a lot to do.
But there's some good. Can't sleep on jazz. I like jazz. Jazz is great.
You have to have a quiet taste for jazz, I think. I don't think you just hear it unless the popular songs get you into it.
I like this hip hop fusion with jazz. Remember Tribe Called Quest kind of did it?
Oh, I love Tribe Called Quest.
One of my favorite groups of all time. So there's people that later on in life, even currently, they infuse current music with that jazz sound. I listen to that.
Yeah, that you know what? Jazz will never go away.
I hope not.
It might die down a little bit, but then in order to reinvent the song that they want to sing, because nobody's using their original music, they'll have to reinvent jazz.
Slightly, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I can see what you're going with that.
Yeah, they have to put jazz into it to make it like interesting.
Man, this family is fantastic for the time that, like, once again, that we're in and all the stuff that's going on. To watch a mother and father together raise and train their family musically, and they're musically inclined. Like, they're good. These kids are talented. They're touring right now, from what I understand. They're touring. Yeah. They're in like Texas in the South. I was looking to see if they
what? Yeah, they're gonna come close. If they come close, we go on. Right?
I'm gonna go. If they come to the DMV, I am there.
I'm there too.
I'm there supporting. I'm all in.
I'm all in. Too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I would go. And honestly, if they'll let me bring my kids, I'll even show up with the kids.
Wow.
Check it out. I would love my kid. Yeah, to see that. You got a family and other kids you're around. They're older than you, but to see that, I think that what would that do to a child's brain?
I may take someone if I go.
Oh, bad boy, man. Shot you up. Take a what did you go, man? Shot you out, OG_. Shot you out. OG gonna take somebody. Oh. I gotta show this one. Somebody said what they say here. Is this a cookery program or a music program? Make your mind up. What you think?
Ooh, we don't have to make up our minds. This is all gas and no brakes. So whatever the topic may be, we flow with it.
Thank you for letting them know.
Yeah, and we won't hit the brakes.
No brakes are being hit. Thank you for your comment, though. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, we appreciate you.
I got to go back to that break. They killed that. That's amazing. Jesus Christ. LG, man, that sounds so good. That sounds good. Them guys are phenomenal. It's soothing to my ears. It's soothing to my energy. I love rock music. I like people know that all the time. I love rock music. So when I hear someone cover a song that I already liked from before, because I do know that song, I didn't know who sang it. I'm not that in tune with it. But dude, man, them kids can play those instruments.
You know what? Okay, you know what my issue is?
Tell me the issue.
Dude, why do I want some spaghetti?
Of course you want some spaghetti.
So
you want
bad.
You want some goddamn spaghetti.
Why did the dude have to comment now? I know what I'm having for dinner tomorrow.
Spaghetti?
Man, damn, I did not even want to make it. And now I really want to make it. Damn, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Now it's time for spaghetti time?
Man, that spaghetti's so good. I keep it for like 2 or 3 days, but I don't want to get into it since we got a food critic on the line.
Man, we ain't worrying about that.
I'm making
man.
that spaghetti tomorrow, man.
Yo, the reason you brought the spaghetti up was because you're saying that this is how I took it. That mother is cooking and nourishing those children so well. You know she's giving them quality meals.
Let me tell you
so
this.
they can perform as they are performing, because you know that performance is not coming from without good cooking.
Keeping the, I mean, let me tell you, historically, let me tell you this.
Tell them.
Woo, Sarate.
C'est passé.
Women were able to keep their family together because no matter what happened throughout the day, what tragedy, what mishap, what hardness, she knew she would cook, and they were all looking forward to, no matter what,
Amen. Yeah.
going to mama's table and eating dinner when they eat dinner, at least on Sunday, if not the whole week, right?
One thing I miss from my mother is her meals. Not besides of my mom, of course, but her meals. It was nourishing. It was quality. It came from the heart. I give an example of a mother that cooked every day. Her family showed up every day at the same time, knowing she cooked, and they didn't live in her house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They didn't even live in her house. So you're saying that you know that not only is that father being a father, and and hope he cooks as well, because you know some of us dads get down, because I get down. But
stop cooking. Let her cook. That's your
I get down in the kitchen.
Oil.
I like if I get the time and the space to cook, I like to cook, and my kids love my cooking as well. But when mom can throw it down, your kids are gonna go out there and they're gonna perform like that.
Well, let me tell you this. Historically, the best cooks are men.
I hear that a lot. I do hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. But I don't know. I don't know.
Let me play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
One of the top executive chefs that I've known, I'm not going to say his name, Paul, told me that the European chefs learned from African women how to cook.
African food.
So they didn't just bring it up out of like them designing it.
African food is phenomenal. I like African food. I love African food. But anyway, let's keep it going, because you know we don't want to upset the food critics out there. You know?
The food critic. He might get all sensitive. Michael did that shit.
Everybody did that.
Okay.
Come on, let's listen to that again. Everybody did that. You hear that breakdown? Come on, everybody.
Michael. I was all Michael.
Oh man, it was sexy. I hear where Michael he did his thing. I ain't
I
gonna
was
front.
that.
He was tearing it up. But
Yeah,
everybody was on point though. You like drums, but everybody gave it a hell of a go on.
all I'm saying is
Yeah.
they need to get Michael a DNA test because I think he was black on this song.
Ah, you funny. Quest loving it.
On this song, he was black.
He funny.
Like his DNA. That's why he played them drums. Like
Yo,
that.
shout out to Mission Souls, man. Shout out to that group. Shout out to that family. We are people that think they are dope, and
We love Mission Soul. Yeah.
much respect to them. Much respect.
Hell yeah.
I would love to interview mom and pops and the whole family.
Can I go when I interview him?
Of course, I'm not gonna go without you. I'm taking you with me. We all going. We're taking the whole family. Cause I want my kids to see that. Like, I want them to see that. That's
Hell yeah.
that's killer.
It is.
Shut y'all out, man. OGs.
Sadate.
Sadate. Thanks, everybody. Super Saiyan Santi. OG Frank. What up, TikTok?
We still on TikTok.
You still on TikTok, yeah.
What up, Chick?